Come on in. Come on in and make the love for it.
I am cold, so I'm making me some chili. I know I'm late, but you know what? I had to make sure my daughter Candy Apple got home safe. So I had to get some frozen chili. I'm sorry, some frozen veggies because when I went into the store, they didn't have no green bell pepper. I didn't see the onions. All I saw was red bell pepper. So it's cold outside, and so now I am making me some chili. My neighbor texted me and asked me was I cooking today. And so I told him what I was cooking. So he might come and get him some tonight. I had to make sure Candy Apple made it home safe. So Candy Apple lives like an hour away from us. Even though I'm afraid to drive in the room in the but the highway was pretty clear. So the highway was clear. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I know I'm not gonna be on here for a long time, for a short time, because we gonna be going live. She's going to be going live, and not long from now. So I'm gonna add in some more. Guess what I'm putting? Can you all guess what I'm putting in here? Well, daggone, y'all saw the bag. I saw the bag. Hey, so she stay an hour away. So I followed her all the way to Walmart, and that only gave her 15 more minutes to get home because I wanted to make sure Candy Apple made it home safe. And she wasn't go slipping and sliding and diving and all that. Then, what else did I have to do? I got to get my rights. I don't want any rice on mine. I'm just going to eat my chili by itself. But if my neighbor wants some rice, I'm going to give him some. So this is my rice. That basmati rice is my favorite rice all over. So this is a cup. Don't eat that much. 'Cause I'm not, well, I can always take that out when I'm rinsing. I'm going to get my rice. They didn't even have any hamburger meat over there. I went to Sam's and got this hamburger meat. I knew I was going to make this chili, so I have chili meat and hamburger meat in here. Chili meat and hamburger meat. Let's rinse this. Let me rinse this rice. Come on now. What y'all do today? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. Ah, Excuse me. So I don't have any more of my chili mix, chili meat. So I'm going to use two alarm chili. I'm going to use two alarm chili. It's not enough of this up in here. That little bit ain't gonna hurt nothing. This pan heavy, so I can't really lift this pan up. So I'm gonna use this two alarm chili. Y'all come on up in here. What's wrong? Y'all hands are tired. I should be the one tired. Y'all hands tired. I don't see no hearts. I bought me some oxtails. I'm gonna deep fry me some oxtails tomorrow. Ouch. So I'm using this two alarm chili this time because I don't have any more chili mix. Hold on. I can't, it's probably too heavy for me to pick up. I'm trying to drain this grease off of here the best way I can without it being a lot of grease in here. Yeah. I don't have candy apple here anymore. They're gone home. They are gone. So they have chili mint, onions. This is paprika. Oh, I have a knife. Not knife. Paprika, masa. And this is red pepper. All the food gone. Mark came and got him some more this morning. Candace, I let Candace take the rest of it home with her. And baby, I don't be eating that leftovers like that. I eat it, but so I'm gonna use all of this. I wish I had my own chili. But I will use, hey, they cheated me. They cheated me. They didn't put my cumins in this one right here, in this box. This is cumins right here. And they didn't put it in that box right there. They cheated me out of my cumin. Oh my gosh. They be slipping too. Let me make sure. Nope. They did not put it in there. And I'm going to drain me some more of that before I stir it up. Y'all see that? They didn't even put their cumins in here. I don't want to put the red pepper. No more red pepper. Uh, I will put some more paprika. I won't put any more masa. No, I don't want red pepper. That's red pepper. This is paprika. Hello, hello, hello. I'm home alone. My babies are gone. The roads cleared up. Our streets still have the icy snow on it. So I'm just trying to get some more of this out of here. Y'all see that? We'll turn this rice on. It don't take long to cook chili. This right here is a chili mix I get from Hunt's. So I like to add this in here. This comes in like for if I'm making spaghetti or meatloaf, I use that. That comes in like a chili mix and a meatloaf. I needed to rinse that. We're gonna add our tomato sauce. My mom taught me if you want to get the rest of your tomato sauce out your can and you make your chili, run that water up in there inside the can. Get your tomato sauce from out of there, boo. Who wants some? Boo. All right. Now I don't put no I don't put any hold up, what is oh piece of rice was on there. I'm not adding any beans. I don't like beans in my chili. And I don't like no soupy chili either. In case I think I need some more. Oh, whoa. Hello, Valerie Skidmore. Hello, Etta. Hello, Janice, my cousin. You don't like beans in yours either? I don't like beans in my chili. Mm-mm. There's a lot of people that like it. Hey, Maureen, you like beans in yours? I'm gonna make us. Nah, we don't want. Nah, I'm gonna still make us some chili. I'm gonna make us some chili in August. I'm gonna make some chili. Your pot gonna have beans and ours not. Look at that. Now look at that. That's so messy. Shirley, Jackie, Rosie. Did I say Kelly or Collie? Kelly Bell. Oh, baby, let me put my glasses on. Let me put on my glasses because I'm about to call you Collie. I am about to call you Collie. Barbara, Tina, hey, Angela. You need that hunch? You better come get it. Come on, get it, cousin. Who else? Lisa, Linda Turner. Good evening. Good evening, Sandy, Monica, Marie, Cara. Hey, Cara. Okay, let's stir this on up. Okay, let me do a taste test. Let me do a little taste test. Oh, my little bitty itsy bitsy spider spoon. Here we go. So I have a mixture of chili meat and regular hamburger meat. Ain't nothing else up in here. Mm, mm, mm. Got to be more freaking careful. Ooh, that's good. Hot diggity dog. He might have fell asleep on me. And I told him if he do, he can come get it tomorrow. Oh, he sleep. He'll get it tomorrow. He out of there. He told me he might fall asleep. I told him I was gonna share some of this. He asked me what was I cooking today. I don't mind sharing my food with the people around here. Sometimes I call them and ask them if they want a plate. Come on now, because I don't need you boiling over on my stove. You don't even have to do that, Rice. Just stop showing out. Don't nobody tell me what to put over it because the remedies that they gave me before did not work. Baby, this is good. Look at that. Let y'all look at this. Sides of that just looks so messy. But hey, it is what it is right now. Who wants some? I can't remember what size this is. This can't remember. You know they have two. three or four different sizes, and this is like the second from the smallest one. What candy? Candy apple in here? Hey, candy apple. Hey, girl. Hey. I know she wants some of this chili. Candy apple made it home safe, you all. That's a good thing. Yes, it is chili without any beans because I don't like beans. Yeah. Baby, I'm about to put me some cheese on top of this inside my bowl. Hey, Sue King. Somebody told me that they never had their chili with rice. Candy apple, did you take all your crackers? Girl, you didn't save me a pack. Yes, yes, candy apple, ground beef and chili meat. Yes. Hey, girl. Yes, I did. I put the green bell peppers, and red bell peppers. She said, I do want some. Hey, looks good. Thank you all so much. Now we had this rice going right here. Okay. Candace, Candy Apple, you forgot your rice. You forgot to take you some rice. You never had it with rice? Lanika, I'm going to turn this all the way down. That spoon out of there. Ooh, wee. Oh, boy. I'm about to get my bowl ready. I'm about to get me a big Jeffro bowl and some cheese. I guess I'll put a little rice in it. Y'all, look what I bought. Some oxtails. Chop me up a little onions on top of it. Yes, indeed. I don't need that. Hey, hey, hey. Let's see if this rice is ready. Look at it. It's so pretty. You don't have to let that cook long. I'm going to add me, excuse me, We're gonna turn this down. Oh yeah, it's so ready. We're gonna add us a little rice, just a little. Got my big Jeffro bowl. I have my big Jeffro bowl. And we're gonna come here. We're gonna turn this around like that. Like that right there. Then we're gonna come here. Gonna stir it up. Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna add our chili. Y'all know that. I think I got the biggest bowl up in here. Let's see right here. Then we're gonna come right here. We're gonna add in some cheese on top of this. On the cheese head. Then I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna chop me up some onions. Put me some onions on top of it. And I'm gonna give me some hot sauce. Give my bottle of water. Boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I know there is somebody's birthday tonight. Yes, I know somebody's gonna celebrate tonight somewhere. I know. I'm gonna me a chili spoon. I'm gonna put on my dancing shoes and go out and step the whole night through. Where is it? There you go. And some hot sauce. Who wants some? Okay. I'm about to chill tonight. Let me get me, put me a little more on this side over here. On the sides. Got it? I got that on my bowl. Oh, that's good. So I gotta put my hand right here. I made a mess over there. But I don't care tonight. I'm tired. I am tired. So I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm tired. My coat. Put my coat up. Darn it. Dropped it. I'm not walking over there. I'll get it in a minute. Okay, you all. Y'all see that chili? Who wants some? Can't have chili without my bowl is messy. Without hot sauce. Louisiana hot sauce. She left a pack of crackers. Let me see if I can find some. That's what Candy Apple said. No. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, they good. Thank you, Candy. Yes, the queen of Candy Apple was gone. And I made sure she went home. Because she's gone. It feels so good to sit down. It feels so good to sit down. Oh boy. When I tell you it feels good to sit down, and I'm not talking about sitting down in my truck driving an hour there and an hour back. Thank you, D Nice. You love that Texas Pete. When I go back to Atlanta, I'm gonna give me some Texas Pete. I can't find it here in Houston. Someone told me that they sold it here, but look at that. So what did you all do today? What's going on? What's happening? What's really happening? Cousin Janice, you still on here? Mm. Oh, oh, this is good. Ooh. Get you a little cracker. Put you something on top of the cracker. If you have a big mouth, hopefully I can. I really do need to eat it. Mm. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Candy Apple, if you still on here, you should have stayed one more night. You should have stayed one more night. Oh, you buy it at HEB? I've never seen it in HEB, and I go to HEB a lot. Thank you, Linda Turner. Oh, so sorry to hear that, Erica Nicole, I'm sorry. So sorry to hear that. My condolences to you and your family. Hello, Sally James. Come and talk to me, my baby. I really want to eat you. Can I eat you up? I just want to know. Oh, this is good. Mm, mm, mm. Patricia, I have to be really careful. Oh, he would have been 96, Erica. One thing that you can say, he lived his life, okay? He lived his life, and I bet he lived his best life. Monique, I am eating some chili, boo, with no beans. Janice, you need a bite. Here, I'm gonna give it to you. Give you this with crackers. I know you want some crackers with that, with your bite. It took you too long, cousin. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, 96 is a great blessing. Thank you, cousin. This chili is fire. I learned how to cook chili from my mom. I'll tell you all this before. When we back in the day when we lived in Maryland, when we lived in Maryland, my mom would always, she made chili. I told you all this before. She made chili two ways. She made it with chili meat, which was her pot. And then she made it with regular hamburger meat. We wasn't supposed to eat her chili meat because it was made with the chili meat, straight chili meat. My mom made some good chili. So one day, I've come back from track practice, and I go into the refrigerator, and I call myself was gonna sneak some of her chili. My mom must have heard that refrigerator door open or something. I was taking that pot out. I was taking that pot out the refrigerator. My mom came behind me and said, "Didn't I tell you I'm not to eat none of my chili? Your chili right there." Not the pot. It was she had it in a bowl. But we wasn't allowed to put pots in the refrigerator. And I still don't do that here today. I took that bowl out. She said, "Didn't I tell y'all not to eat?" But she had a big pot, a pot like this. But she didn't want to share her chili with us. We couldn't eat her chili. We couldn't eat it. I put the bowl back up in there, back in the refrigerator, and got the regular pot of chili. Yes, Patricia Williams, it's hamburger meat, but they grind it up a different way. It's grinded a different way. Oh, it's good. I'm trying my best. Mm, mm, mm. Oh boy. Mm. Margaret. Yes, I use well. I normally use more chili meat than I used regular hamburger meat. Okay, I put more chili meat than regular hamburger meat, so I can actually taste the save me some. I got you, cousin. Yes, yes, it is grinded up. Hamburger meat is grinded up. Chili meat is a different grind. It looks like little swivels. So if you ever look at it, but then it will say chili meat. It's hard for you to find it. I can find it pretty much. At first, when I first moved out here in the country, it was pretty hard. It was hard for me to find it. So one day I went and I asked them in Brookshires. I had to ask them because they never did have it in there. I asked them, "Do you all have any chili meat?" And he told me that they only had chili meat. They normally do, put chili meat out during a certain time of the year, and that's like when it get cold. You'll find it more in the store when it's cold outside. But I hear a lot of people say that you're not supposed to eat. Don't eat. They don't eat chili in the summertime. No gumbo in the summertime. Why? I just really would like to know because when you're cooking on, what's the difference between eating chili in the summertime and the wintertime? It's just that it soothes your body more coming in your body when it's in the wintertime. But it doesn't matter when you cook any meal. You can cook a meal 7 days a week if you want to, the same meal, hot meal, cold meal. So people make cold cut sandwiches. They make cold cut sandwiches in the wintertime. In the wintertime. So why can't those sandwiches be made? They make them in the winter and in the summer. So what's the difference between chili? No difference at all. Gumbo, no difference. I'm gonna cook food whenever I want to cook it. Yeah, exactly, Lamont. All year long, all year round. I don't have no certain time to eat chili. Just that little piece of meat right there. Exactly, Lanika. I was told that too. Ooh, you make it chili. It's too hot to eat chili. Who said that? Exactly, Elder. You eat what you want when you want. I don't know why they don't eat chitlins in the hot months. I eat chitlins if it's hot or cold. I cook food when I want to. If you you under air conditioning, you can so it wouldn't matter if I was under AC or not. Shoot, I'm gonna eat eat my food when I want to eat it. There's no certain time you got to eat chili. Mm-mm. And that I'm gonna get me some meat, chili meat, and hamburger meat. More chili meat than hamburger meat, okay? Because you want to taste that chili meat. The hamburger meat is gonna be broken down, grinded, whatever, gonna grind it down a whole lot more than the chili meat is. I I couldn't get the bell peppers from the fresh bell peppers from the store because from Walmart because they was out of the green bell peppers and they was out of they had red bell peppers, but they didn't have any green bell peppers. And then I didn't see any onions. I like white onions. I didn't see any white onions. And I love to cook with white onions. And so then I didn't have any more. I didn't have any more of my chili seasoning. Excuse me. So I bought 2 boxes of two alarm. So I always let my chili meat. I put my chili meat in first, and then I will put after the chili meat cooks some. Then I'll put the hamburger meat in. So that way I'm not breaking down the chili meat. Then when I put the hamburger meat in, I put my seasoning in. Then I start breaking it down with my little masher. Um, and so then after that, put my seasoning in, let it cook, let the seasoning marinate in with the hamburger meat and chili meat. And then after I do that, exactly, Lisa, to each his own. Baby, we just had some pig's feet yesterday, Lisa. Sure did. And normally I'll have my veggies, okay? Which is the red bell peppers, the green bell peppers, and some yellow bell peppers and onions. You used to love Wendy's chili and the onions. And so, hold on. I don't like talking with food in my mouth, and you all can see me talking with that food in my mouth. So I like to cover my mouth up. Yes, store-bought restaurant chili, yeah. Homemade chili is the best chili. But and then what was I saying? And give me a little rice. Then I add my seasoning, my bell peppers, all my veggies, my holy trinity. Let it cook. Then after it starts cooking, then if I had my own chili seasoning, which I didn't have it tonight, so I bought the 2 boxes of two alarm chili. Then I start adding everything. Like when I have my own chili, I have all the ingredients already mixed in there. Okay. The ingredients is all mixed and I just pour it in. But if I'm using a 2 alarm chili, I'm opening those packs up and then just pouring the packs in. Okay. And on top of the meat. I pour it all in on top of the meat. And I do that because when that steam starts to hit that chili powder, it helps make it a little darker when that steam start to hit it. Then I take it and slide it on down into the pot. Then I get my tomato sauce, and they have at the store they have this can by Hunt's. This can by Hunt's. So I'll get that can by Hunt's, and then but it's a chili can. It says chili on there. So I use that, but then like if I'm making spaghettis, I mean meatloaf or spaghettis, I use the meatloaf one into the spaghetti sauce. And then I use that meatloaf one to make my topping for my meatloaf. But that it also comes in a chili. And so I get 1 can of that and then 2 small cans of tomato sauce. And that's it. And stir it up, start stirring it up. Like some people like beans in theirs. I don't like beans in mine. So this here, baby, I think I'm gonna make me some chili dogs tomorrow. Y'all, I'm gonna trip y'all out how I make my chili dog. I eat my chili dog another way. Yeah. To stop from eating all that bread, that's why I don't like chili dogs. I'm gonna make some chili dogs and put this guinea on top of it. Oh, and some onions and some radish, some sweet radish and some mustard. Baby. Mm-mm. Then the next day I'm gonna make my deep fried oxtails. I'm making them deep fried oxtails. Okay. Couple more bites and I'm done. Done done. Now Melissa too pretty. I can't eat it all. When you see me start picking through it, I'm about done. But I'm gonna eat this with this cracker. I'm not gonna waste my crackers. Mm. Everybody must be asleep tonight. Hey Sky. You want the last cracker, Sky? Okay, hold on. Hold on, cause hold on, Sky. But watch this one. I want a little heat to this one. Mm, mm. I can't do this. Mm, mm, mm. Oh boy, that was so freaking good. Hello, Carolyn Williams. Okay. Sky, you want the last cracker. Cracker in the last bite that I'm gonna take. Because this is so freaking good. I don't even want to give it up. I'm trying not to give you my daggone cracker and chili. But guess what I'm gonna do to it? I don't know if you eat hot sauce, but I'm gonna put some hot sauce on it, hoping you don't want any. I'm hoping you don't want it now since I put the hot sauce. Nah, I can't put a small amount. It won't be as pretty. Mm. You got that last bite, girl. That's a piece of onion. It's gonna be the same thing. If I go out to eat, they serve me my food. I can't eat it all. I still can't eat it all, no matter what. No matter what, I still cannot eat all my food. Sky. Hmm. Hey, I got that out of there. Where my napkin go? Oh. See, I ain't leave much up in there. Woo! I wish Candy Apple could have had some of this chili, but she's ready to get on that road and go home. Mm. Ooh, that's good. That chili good. Excuse me. Mm-mm. I'm not saving that leftovers. I'm gonna put that in Roman's dog bowl. I'm not warming that up. I did good, Carver. I'm not warming that up. I'm gonna put that in Roman's dog bowl. Roman eat food. He ain't there listening to me right now. Roman, Roman. Oh, you mad? I guess he mad. Yes. So let me tell y'all what I did now. Excuse me. So Roman haven't been inside, right? I would get Roman groomed like every 2 weeks. I had Diva for almost 13 years. And that was well before I sold my house. So Diva never had not one flea on her. Not one flea. Now when I first came here, living in the country, see with Diva, I never let Diva in the front yard to go use the restroom. Diva was just like the most prettiest dog I ever had. Okay. Roman, even though he go get groomed and go get dipped, he started getting fleas on him. Now, anybody on here knows that now Roman not Chris dog. I'll tell you why Roman is Mark dog. He not Chris dog. But Roman started getting fleas on him. So one night I came back, and Roman had, I started feeling some bites on me. Oh no, I wasn't going for that one. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So if I take him to go get dipped, then he coming back, but he outside, and the fleas on the ground outside. They say the fleas are like they're sand fleas. Okay, I can't do that. So I wouldn't let him in after I started getting those bites, and then I had a hard time trying to get rid of them. So I ordered all this stuff. I ordered like 2 bottles of this flea stuff from Amazon, because I can't do that kind of stuff. I just cannot. And anyone knows that once when you see a flea, they hard to get rid of. They are very hard to get rid of. Shoot. Roman had all that. I never had to worry about that with Diva. It's the fact of being here. And Diva, when I had Diva, I would, like I said, I would never let her go use the restroom in the front yard, because there's always going to be a stray dog walking around, and then there's going to be sick dogs walking around and all that. So I would always let her out in the backyard. And so, but anyway, I finally got some spray. Once I felt that, because you got to get them under control right then and there. And if you don't, they're going to multiply. And then you're going to start getting all eaten up, ate up. Um, I've never seen them on there. I've never seen any on the ghost. See, the way I check, I open up they hair and look at the bare skin right there. So I did that with Roman. I opened him up, pulled that hair apart like that, and I kept it open for a few minutes, and I came up here because Mark tried to tell me he didn't have any, and I kept trying to tell him, yes, he did. Yes, he do have them on him. So I wouldn't let him in here. Okay, so just right before, and I didn't know the cold was getting ready to come. I didn't know the cold was coming like it did. So I went, baby, I'm not gonna tell you, because I know me. I'm not getting ready to have that stuff hopping all on me and all that. I will leave out this house and not come back and bomb the whole thing, and wait 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month before I come back, before I get a flea on me. Lemon, lemon oils. They started telling me some remedies. So let me tell you what I did. So I'm outside, right? So I went to Tractor Supply, and I asked the guy, did they have any? Because I needed to start outside. Because I had already been spraying in here to try to keep them out of here, right? Woo! I said, I asked the guy, did they have any flea powder? And he told me yes. So they had this a 40-pound bag, and they had a 20-pound bag. Baby, I got the biggest bag they had. And that I bought that powder home, and I went and got me a cup. Baby, I put stuff all up in this front yard, all in the front yard, all on the side over here. I was putting it everywhere, all down, all around over there. No, ma'am, no, sir. I am not. Then I went to the back, but he did tell me. He said, "Well, the powder, it won't harm your dogs." Baby, I sprinkled some of that on Roman, and but then as I was doing it, one of the neighbors from his brother came over. He said, "What you doing? Y'all know you putting down something on that ground." I said, "Yeah, y'all have fleas in the country." And so he said, "Well, you wasting your money." I said, "Why? Why I'm wasting my money?" I said, "I don't want no fleas all up in my house." And then he said, "Because we getting ready to get a freeze." And baby, I'm out there just putting all that stuff down, just putting it down in the front yard, in the backyard, all on my stairs, everything. And so he said, we get ready to get a freeze. He said that freeze gonna kill every flea that's out here, and every yard around, everywhere. He said the freeze was gonna kill it. I said, okay. I kept on putting it down. I kept putting it down. I don't care. I don't care. I can't do it. I can't do it. Once you get a flea, it's very hard to get rid of them. And that was one of the main reasons why I never let Diva in the front yard, because you get, like I said, you get stray dogs that come in that yard. Okay. And Kimmy, not me. That is very irritating. So when I first got up, I'm sitting here. I think I was on live one night, and I'm sitting here like this. And probably about 10 minutes later, I started. My foot was. I had to scratch, because you can't be doing those. You can't keep scratching them flea bites like that. And so I went and got some alcohol, and put that alcohol on me. Then I got on that phone. I said, God, dog. That's when I first knew that they had came inside. A few of them came in. I just couldn't have it. So then I got on the Amazon site, and they got this spray. It's a blue spray bottle, and it says, "Baby, I'm in here spraying everywhere up in here, all on the floors, just everywhere on the curtain, everywhere, because." And then I ordered this little thing. I'm gonna send it back because I haven't seen not one get on here. Let me show it to you all. Let me show this. Hold on. Let me see what I do with it. And thing wasn't getting ready to get me. I'm sending it back though. I was getting everything. So this thing right here, I ordered it from Amazon. Oh, I thought that was one on there. I ordered it from Amazon. Why is what? So plug this in the wall. Baby, I was getting everything I could find. Everything I could find. Well, I wasn't coming back to this house for a long time. So it has a light up in here, and you plug it in the wall, and you put it down on the carpet. You turn off the lights, and it's supposed to attract them fleas. So I know I got rid of them because I did it, and I didn't see any trapped on here. They're supposed to get trapped on here. So it comes a pack of two from Amazon. Baby, I said, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't want to do it. Exactly. They're no joke. For real. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I couldn't do it. I said, no, 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 no. So that's why you all were here roaming outside. Okay. So this week, if I'm gonna make him an appointment so he can go get dipped. But I put I sprinkled that powder all on him. I was sprinkling it on him. So I'm gonna take him to go get dipped, and then I'm gonna bathe him first, and then I'm gonna take him to go get dipped and groomed. That's why I wasn't taking him out of town with me, okay? Because when I started feeling them, because them fleas, they be on that ground outside. And I started feeling them. I started getting a couple of bites inside of my truck. I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. I started spraying all inside my truck, everything. I can't do that. Mm-mm. I never had a problem with Diva. Never. Diva never had not one flea on her. Not one. Not one. Until when she passed away, she still had no fleas on her. When I first got here, I bought a bunch of flea stuff, putting the flea stuff down, and in the back, where the goats are, I put it down in there. I put the stuff down there in there where they, and in their little yard, their little covered yard. back there, but mm-mm. Yes, that's where he would get his. He would get his, but for some apparent reason, it wasn't working. You get them saying, but Mark Carlton, he said that the guy, a brother across the street, he said that they're called sand fleas. Sand fleas. Baby, I must have put a whole bunch of that stuff the whole yard and backyard, the side. I put it over on their side, and it looked like white snow. That's how much I put down. It looked like white snow. I said, no sirree. They'll never live up in here and find them as they're eating me up. Hey, Gloria Robinson. That's right, boo. They'll never eat me up, boo. So, but this thing right here, I'm gonna send it back because it come up too, but I never did see anything get on here. Shree was looking, she never saw anything, but it's supposed to trap it. Trap them, not trapping. They supposed to get on here some kind of way, but I ain't never seen nothing on here. I ain't seen that one on here. So I'm thinking that as much as I was in here spraying, baby, I was in here spraying. I ain't give it round. I didn't give it down. I never want a big bug, bed bug. Heck no, I don't want no bed bugs. I'll take a flea before I take a big bed bug. Uh-uh. Oh no. Bed bugs come from dirty people. Dirty, dirty, dirty people. People that you know how sometimes people go out there and they put their mattress in a garage sale or whatever, or they might have that mattress in the garage for a long time. Them bugs get inside them inside of that. I ain't never had no bed bugs. Don't ever want any bed bugs. Uh-uh. I don't want that. So, but he's in here now. He's gonna get himself groomed because they told me once it's cold, when it's cold outside like that, it kills those things. Thank you, Brenda. Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie. Yeah, it kills them. So I'm thinking, and then plus I sprinkle that stuff on him. But I knew they had to be gone. I knew they had to be gone. That very first night, it was so cold outside. I went on here. You got to come on up in here, boo. You coming up in here. But I ain't getting ready to go lay in no bed with no fleas. I'm not laying in no bed with no fleas. Like in the first, and it seemed like to me the first area they go to are your ankles. Nah, boo. We not doing that. We're not doing that. So I wouldn't let him in because of those fleas that got on him. If I sit back and let him in here and don't care, I'd rather for him to be outside than to come in here. I don't care how many times I went and got him a groom with a bath and dipped. They still got on him. Still got on him. So now that I know what to do. I know this is what I'm gonna do. When it starts warming up outside, I'm gonna go get another bag and I'm gonna put that white powder down again. I'm just gonna put it down again because he's gonna have to go outside and go use the restroom. Bottom line, he's gonna have to go outside to use the restroom. He hear me talking about him, and he and they're trying to make noise and all that. But People was asking me about him, but it's not like I'm obligated to say everything that's going on. I just talked about it tonight because I know he's in here. He's in here. And heck no. And I'm fighting with them daggone things. Oh hell no. Oh wow, Lisa. They have bats the size of what? Dang, that's a big old bat. Y'all talking about flea collars. Those flea collars don't work on them dogs like that. They didn't work on him. Okay, the best remedy for to keep them um keep them off of him is for me not to let him go outside. But we all know he got to go outside, whether you have a flea collar on him or not. Those things are still gonna get on him. They still gonna jump on him. I've been there and done that. He had this right here. This is what I would put on him too. Also, when he go to the vet, there's a pill that they can get him. There's a pill they can get a dogs, and they eat it, and it helps them. Yeah, flea collars are worthless. That pill helps them. So that's what they would give them. Yes. And the treatment that they need is at the vet because there's a pill, but I don't know what I did with it, but it's brown. But for the life of me, I cannot find it. I paid like $40 for that at Tractor Supply, almost when I first got Roman. Exactly, they need a professional. Not that flea collar ain't nothing. Well, it's something that they give them. I forgot. I don't know if it was an injection or not. I know Diva had to have it every 6 months. I think. Excuse me, every 6 months. But because I didn't let her roam around and play with other dogs, like Lisa's dogs, those dogs stay in that back, in the back. Not gonna find that. Mm-mm. So it's the thing of 'cause like I said, you have roaming dogs that be roaming all around here, and those dogs don't have a home to go in to go to, and they roam in the streets. So they subject to pick up anything, any fleas. They go lay on the ground anywhere. Some of you all know what go on with some of these dogs. If you're not taking care of your dog, like Roman would not leave out of this yard. He would not leave out of this yard. He might go across the street. He might go over there. That's as far as he going. Before it got cold, he could have been outside for 2 days. For 2 days, Roman not leaving. And if he know I'm gone, shoot, Roman gonna sit there and wait on me on that porch, right there on the steps. If I go into if I go into Cherie house, even if it's from the front yard or the backyard, and Roman know that I'm in there, he gonna sit in that front yard or that backyard, whichever door I went in, and he gonna sit out there and bark, 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 like he my daddy, trying to make me come out. Hey, I can't see the name. or death, death. I can't hardly see it. He gonna bark if I'm in the front yard. He barking. If I'm in it, and he gonna bark until I come out that house. Okay. Sometimes we have to tell him, Roman, what are you doing? Who you think you are? She don't have to come outside because you want her to come outside and stop that barking. And Mark be thinking there's something wrong with him. No, he want me to come out of that house. As long as I'm over here, he good. If I go over there, he gonna bark until I come outside. Yeah, waiting on me to get back. But I came back. I came back one day last week after the funeral. Okay, and Mark was outside, and Mark said Roman was back over there just as quiet as he wanted to be. He said he must have heard your vehicle pull up or sensed your vehicle. He said because as soon as you pulled in that driveway, he started barking. Dogs are very smart. They're very, very smart. Yes, they are. So, and then the other thing, I don't allow them. I don't allow Roman. Excuse me. I don't allow Roman. I never did allow Diva to roam around my house. All that getting on the furniture, getting in the bed, and all that jumping on your chairs. Nah, boo. That's not that kind of party over here. First of all, and I'm just gonna say, it, you got a dog that's jumping up in your bed and getting all on your furniture. I, think about when they go outside. Just think about when they go outside. And I'm getting ready to get off of here. I'm gonna give y'all something to think about. When those dogs go outside, you can have somebody that spit on the ground. You have another dog that pooped on the ground. Roman may have pooped on the ground. Um, Somebody may have just been walking down the street and just decided they wanted to use the restroom, So there's so many germs out there. And then what happens is you start letting your dog loose, and the dog is going outside. And all of a sudden, that dog done stepped in. I don't know how many puddles of pee, how many not puddles. I'm just saying it may be dry on the ground, but they stepped in it. They might have. I'll be out there. They might have stepped in some dog poop. They might have stepped in this. They might have stepped in that spit. It ain't no telling what them dogs have touched on that ground. She know I made some chili, Elder. And no telling, Elder. No telling. They when them dogs go outside, they stepping on any and everything. Exactly, Debbie. And they stepping in pee. They stepping in old food that somebody done threw out their vehicle. Anything. But then you want to sit there back and let your dog come after you done let him outside. You letting them come back inside. It's bad enough they coming in and walking across your carpet. Hey, Lamar. Hey, boo. I'm walking across your carpet, and then get in the bed. What you think? Think about what I'm saying. After that dog done been out there and stepped in all kind of everything, you gonna let the dog come back inside. Because you're not gonna tell me that when you brought him back inside, you got a towel and you just gonna wipe the feet off and all that. You just gonna no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work because you're not getting in my bed, boo. What you gonna do? You gonna stay in a cage like you in your own bed and you gonna sleep in that cage tonight, tomorrow, the next night, and the next night. But you will not roam around my house and pee spot everywhere. Because some dogs just not gonna sit there and not use the restroom. You are so right. I had my yard sprayed and everything. Exactly. Tanya, I'm very serious. I'm very serious. A person might think, oh, she mean to her dog. No, I'm not mean to my dogs. Not at all. I just won't let them do what they want to do up in here. And you're not sleeping in my bed. Your butt doesn't, because you're not going to tell me that every time you let your dog outside, you're going to hurry up and go bathe the dog real quick just so they can sleep in the bed with you. That dog not sleeping in no bed with me. Oh, nah. To each his own, though. To each his own, because I'm not doing it. Exactly, exactly. What you say? They rolling around. Katina, they rolling around exactly, and still not allowed in your bed because they walking around. Who's out there, Barbara? They walking around. That's what I'm saying. Everybody is not doing what you doing, Miss Barbara. Everyone is not doing it like you just finished saying, and they still not getting in your bed. Exactly. He had his dog in a shopping cart. Well, you know they have doggy carts. They have carts for doggies, and then some stores won't even allow you to take your dog in. What you say, Debbie? I'm just speaking true facts. I mean, hey, I ain't trying to offend anyone, but they say it's freedom of speech. If somebody can come on here, hey, Juliet. Exactly, exactly. Baby, them dogs do the most. They do the most. I don't care. And when it came to Diva, Diva used the restroom in the backyard. Okay, so she used that restroom in the backyard. Do you think for 1 minute that she didn't step in some poop that she just finished? And you think I'm about to let her just go roam all around? Diva basically had her own room at my other house. She basically had her own room. All I got to do is just tell them, go to your room. Diva room's the middle room. I say, go to your room, Diva. Go to your room. Baby, Diva get the trap. And for the ones that don't know, here go my Diva right here. That was my Diva. She was the sweetest, sweetest dog ever. That's her. In loving memories, Karen LeBlanc had this made for Diva. And Diva stays on my couch. She stays on my couch. Yep. You see that little pillow right there in the middle? That's Diva. So sometimes I just go to the couch and I'll pick the pillow up and I'll tell her, I say, I miss you, Diva. Because she looking at me. She looking at my every move. Yes, Miss Karen LeBlanc. It says, when you're missing me, have no fear. Hug this pillow and know I'm here. When you're missing me, have no fear. Hug this pillow and you know I'm here. Roman is a pimp. Elder, Roman a pimp. Yes. So, and you see what it says right here? Diva. The scammers, they call it way late at night now. I thought they stopped calling at about 7 o'clock. So, but this my girl. That's this Roman is Diva is the grandmother of Roman. Let me put it like that. Diva is Roman's grandmother. So the dog that Lisa has, the white dog, the one that always have the pretty hair, well, she great now. I sold that dog So I sold that dog to Lisa, and then Sadie got pregnant, which Sadie was Diva's baby. So when Diva had Sadie, that's when I sold Sadie to Lisa. And so Sadie had her first set of babies, then her second set. And so I end up, and Diva was still alive then. Diva was still alive. And so I end up buying Roman from Lisa. Okay. So, but Diva is Roman's grandmother because Sadie is Roman's mother. So when I take them to go and visit, and then his dad is Roman. So Lisa has a dog named Sadie, and the dad name is Roman. So I name my dog Roman because he's little Roman, and that's big Roman that live in Dallas. So yeah. Whew. Yep. So that's my guy. I put my baby back on the couch. I gotta put her back. So this is where she stayed. She stayed right here. She don't miss a beat. She not missing nothing. That's Diva. That's Diva spot. Diva spot and Diva couch. Darnell, you on here, Darnell? Where are you? Hey, Darnell. So, but I'm about to get off of here, you all. I gotta go. I gotta let my chili cool off so I can get it put up. And um, just in case, I'm gonna go spray around around Roman cage. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to go take and get him groomed on Friday and dipped. So he gonna let me know when he want to go outside. He like to go out there so he can go out there and go bark at those Miss Little Diva. I know Bonnie. I miss her also. I really really do. We all cried when Diva passed away. Ooh, Lordy, she passed away. So I'm gonna get off of here, you all. I need to go to my bedroom and do a couple of things because I'm back at home by myself. I love the fact that Candace and the kids were here and we had a good time. We had a really, really good time. Hey, Cynthia Gibson. And it's getting cold and I need to turn my heat on. And I'm going to say good night to you all. I'm just going to come in here a couple of times tomorrow, pretty early tomorrow, just to mess around. But I'm going to say good night, sleep tight, don't let nothing bite, boo, okay? Boo, 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 boo. I got you, boo. Good night, everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Have a great night. Good night.